Should I be like Bob Barker? Hi, I'm Quinn Murphy, and not everyone has a makeup artist, but I'm gonna show you my top 5 products and tricks so that you can be your own makeup artist at home. So usually we make sure that the skin is prepped. I put on moisturizer and lip balm. And the first thing you wanna do with makeup is make sure your skin looks flawless. So what I'm going to do is apply this Troy Surratt concealer. It has 2 different colors. I'm gonna start with the lighter one. So basically what I like to do is just put the color where you're dark. There's no need to do that 80s kind of half moon where you're completely covering up all of the skin. You just really want to get in any area that has discoloration or darkness and put a sheer amount. Do you wanna try the other eye?
Yes, I definitely
Okay.
do. You see, I'm so used to like always doing that half 80s moon.
Yeah. Then we're gonna put the rest of the concealer wherever you have any discoloration or redness. Everybody pretty much has it around the nose. And any areas that might need a little more coverage.
Okay, because in real life, we all have those little dots that we need to take care of.
Speak for yourself. So now I'm taking this GENDO foundation. It's called AQUA foundation. The point is to match the face to the body. Usually people's faces are a little bit lighter. We want one color throughout. So sometimes you have to go a little bit deeper in the foundation. Wet the beauty blender. I put it in the palm of my hand. And then I'm just gonna dab. I'm not wiping or swiping it around. I'm just taking a little bit of the foundation. It's very sheer. And because I did the concealer before, I don't need to use as much of the foundation. Dot it over the concealer.
It doesn't feel heavy at all.
No, it's one of the lightest foundations out there that still gives you coverage, and it really photographs beautifully as well. So now you can try.
Is that it?
Yeah, perfect. I mean, you can do it till you get the desired coverage that you want. I'm just gonna put a little bit down the neck.
Yeah, never forget.
No one wants that dreaded line. So the next step is curling the eyelashes. I'm shocked how many women I meet who don't do it. This is more important than mascara or anything, unless you naturally have curly lashes. She's like, I don't.
I take it to that
I'm telling
level.
you don't. I'm gonna show you because you don't even need as much mascara, if any, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And it totally opens the eye. It's like, do you want an eye like this or do you want an eye like this? So basically, you look down, you pull the eyes up so you can see, this is if you're an artist, get as close as you can to the lash line and then squeeze it. Some people like to walk it out and squeeze it more, it just depends on your eye. But already one eye is happy and the other eye is still in spring waiting for summer. You know? Try the other eye. You have amazing eyelashes too, I must say. I think everyone should have a brown eyeliner. I'm using Armani Smooth Silk Eye Pencil number 12. Brown is really nice because you can wear it in the daytime, it's not as harsh as black, but you can still get color payoff.
That's literally what I use.
We're like reading each other's minds.
I love this.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I take it at an angle like this. I'm gonna pull the eye up a little bit and I'm just running back and forth. This is invisible eyeliner. This is what I love a brown eyeliner for. This makes your lashes even thicker without being visible. If you make any mistakes, if you're not a professional and gifted like I am, you can take a smudge brush. I don't know what's so funny, but take a smudge brush and then you can always go over that line like this. And if you get any on the bottom, like I just did, just take a Q-tip. Do you want to do the next one? I should have given you the other eye. It's a little easier, but you've got to learn both, so.
Yeah, you got to do both.
Might as well start now. Just little strokes, wiggling it in between, exactly, in between each lash. Some people call this a tight line. It was really popular in the 90s. Never went away, if you ask me, but it's coming back after we launched this video. That's great. Then you want to just take the smudger brush. You just want to get rid of any kind of hard edges. Next step is mascara. I love this mascara from Giorgio Armani. It's called Black Ecstasy. Take the wand, take any excess off. And I start at the base of the lash, right here, and wiggle the product in, and then just drag it out to the tip. And you have mega lashes. I like to focus the mascara to the base of the eyelash because it gives you a fuller lash effect without looking clumpy or giving you like bad tarantula eyes. So I will have you do the other eye. You can always go back with a spoolie brush and separate and clean.
I can literally do this for hours, you gotta stop me.
We can tell. No, it looks great. Wow. I kind of think of this as like if you had 5 products you could only bring through TSA, which 5 would you choose? So we have skin, we have eyes, and now we need some color on the face. So I'm using RMS Beauty Lip to Cheek, and it's in Promise. So what I do, I mean, this anyone can do. You just put a little bit on your finger. If you can't find where to put it, you can always smile, the old trick, and put it on the apple of the cheek, and then you just kind of blend upward and outward towards the ear. Do you want to do the other side?
Yeah.
These products are really easy to use because they're cream.
And they're buildable.
And they're buildable. Gorge. It's such a pretty color. We're gonna take the same product and I'm just gonna put on the lip. Do you wanna try? There's a lot of lip offenders out there right now. And even, now we're gonna get advanced here, people. You can take a little bit of the color and just sneak it onto the eye. I also think there's something about monochromatic looks that's really modern and fresh and easy. I'm starting at the base of the lash and then literally with my finger just kind of brushing it up and out. I gave myself this manicure, by the way. The last step that also, besides curling the lashes, that women don't do is use loose powder or some kind of powder to cut shine and to set their makeup. Why do you need a powder? At some point, even if you want dewy skin, you need to have powder because no one wants to be shiny here, exhibit A. Here, no one wants to be shiny there. Also, we've been using creams on the face, which are beautiful and look like a glow from within, and they give you this kind of creamy, effortless look. They're gonna slide off if they're not kind of sealed in, if you will, with powder.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference then between the white powder and then the tan, the skin-looking powder? Like.
That's a great question,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad you asked. This is an invisible powder. It's from L'Oreal. It's white. I've used this powder on every skin tone. It works for light and it works all the way to dark. So it doesn't show up as casty or ashy, and it's affordable. You know, it's nice to have some things you really want to splurge on, like a really amazing foundation, and some things are made just as well and they're under $10, so why not? So I'm taking the powder, and what I like to do, I want to set the makeup, and I also want to put it where I don't want shine. So I'm just going to put a little bit under the eyes because that's where I don't want the makeup under the eyes to get crepey and creasy, and this will prevent it. It kind of holds everything in place. And I'm not like swiping, I like to kind of just bounce it underneath. So I'm going along the sides of the nose and mouth. I'm gonna go along the sides here. And then I'm just gonna go above the brow. So I'm not making everything matte. I'm keeping the bridge of the nose highlight, I'm keeping the top of the cheekbone, I'm keeping the tip of the chin, the center of the forehead, but I'm just using this to manipulate the shine. It's also a really great thing to do to touch up if you feel like you've gotten too shiny.
I feel like one of the big tips that we can get, all of us, from this is that no one is like really brushing it. Everything is dabbing it into your skin.
Yeah. Because then you just end up wiping off everything that you put on. It kind of makes sense. So the brushes I used: flat concealer brush, powder brush for loose powder, smudge brush for the eye pencil, and an eyebrow brush for the eyebrows. All right, well, it was really nice meeting you.
Very smooth. We were meant to like meet and be friends.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe in this.
Well, it takes me a while to call someone a friend, but we're getting there. I'm just kidding. It's hard to suck in my tummy and do this at the same time.